31st. Call 412-448-9090, 412-448-9090. That's 412-448-9090. Visit renewalbyanderson.com for additional details.
9:45 at KDKA from the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center. AAA traffic is powered by Bowser and Genesis of Monroeville, now open. Kath, you don't have to answer this, but do you like Mrs. Paul's fish sticks?
I haven't had them in many, many years. That was the fish we had when we were kids,
I have a dramatic reaction to that. I think it was Allegheny County carp carved up.
Chopped up inside there, huh? We're doing very well on the roads, Larry, except for the two parkways, and they're really not changing. The Parkway West inbound is backing just before the top of Green Tree Hill, and the inbound side of the Parkway East just past that Wilkinsburg exit ramp. That's where you're getting in line, and it's heavy and slow all the way down to the tunnels. 28 is clear. No problems on the Parkway North. North Shore Expressway has cleared out. So has the Veterans Bridge. With AAA traffic on the 5s, I'm Kathy Berggren on the Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Hearing the news every day is one thing. Hearing it hit home is something altogether different. That's the difference you hear every day on KDKA Radio. We go beyond the benign headlines and 1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Not wearing your seatbelt could cost you a ticket or your life. Don't risk it. Click it or ticket. Paid for by NHTSA.
Injured? Call the expert personal injury attorneys at Shenderovich and Fishman. They handle all types of injury cases. Their fee is only 25%, not 40% like other law firms. They're smart, aggressive, experienced, and have a 99.7% success. So that means they win. Car accidents, 25%. Motorcycle wrecks, tractor-trailer crashes, dog bites, any accident, only 25%. Shenderovich and Fishman, 888-98-TWINS. They've got your back, not your wallet.
Hello, this is Sarah Botkin of Botkin Family Wealth Management. My father, Les Botkin, started his career as a financial advisor back in 1997. I decided to join him after that dreadful morning on September 11th when I was working in the World Trade Center. Coming home to Pittsburgh and to my family was important to me, and I've worked with Dad ever since. My brother Lester joined Dad and me several years ago after serving our country in Iraq. As an independent financial planning and investment firm, we broke away from one of the largest brokerages on Wall Street. Our plans are customized and free from bias and shareholder needs. We've been successful because our clients are successful. We'd love to help you be successful too. Visit BotkinFamilyWealth.com to learn more about our dedication. We look forward to meeting you.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Private Advisor Group, a registered investment advisor. PAG and Botkin Family Wealth are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Whether you have a large volume of shipments or job site deliveries, cargo needs to be transported safely. Larry Richard for PGT Trucking. Hire a reliable partner that goes the extra mile to handle all your flatbed transportation needs. Your cargo will be transported using sustainable, state-of-the-art tractors with a dedicated staff to ensure a job well done. For customized solutions for your cargo needs, visit pgttrucking.com. That's pgttrucking.com.
The Village at St. Barnabas, the perfect place for moms.
SchultzFord.com, 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 SchultzFord.com.
9:49 at News Radio KDKA. Let's check in with Paul Rasmussen.
One of the newest Steelers players has advice for visitors during the 2026 NFL Draft. Find out what that is coming up at 10 on The Voice of Pittsburgh. News Radio KDKA.
The Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Coming up, get Marty. Marty's out in the newsroom holding court with David Ballarado, one of our esteemed account execs.
Lots of fun this morning.
It looks like they were in a very focused discussion.
I really enjoyed talking with Jason Grilli today.
He's fun, man. And guess what? Jason Grilli has opinions about a lot of stuff. He's actually a lot of fun. Marty, you got a short show today.
Jesus.
What do you mean, who
Come
cares?
On. I love that. I wish I was going to the game today.
It's going to be fun.
I thought maybe because we get out early, we should get out to a game sometime, one of these afternoon games.
Let's go.
I didn't say with you, Larry. But unless you can get me seats behind right there at home plate.
Well, we used to.
Yeah, back in the day, we had Cy.
We had some juice.
Cy. My man, Cy.
We have to make friends with Lou.
Oh. So, you know what? This will hit you as well, Raz. Kind of in mixed emotions on this one. Today's the last, and we went through this with this guy in this business. It's kind of historic in a way. Today's the last day. The last hot dog will be served at Wiener World on Smithfield today.
They've been there. That company has been there for generations, right?
And, Dennis became our guy. And remember, Raz, we had him on live every day until the cops showed up, and they did.
We could see it coming.
But the madness continues. He said, to hell with it. I love him and his wife.
Now, is he moving or going out of business?
No. Moving. Great point. I'm glad you brought that up, brother. Moving to the U.S. Steel building, which I think is a great location. Right there, the first floor. Smart. But it's kind of sad, too, right?
Yeah.
And by the way,
because he wanted to and tried to stay where he is.
Try like hell, brother. And no one cares more than him and his wife. They had robberies, fights, drug addicts in there beating on them. I mean, I saw it, man. I watched it live. We were down there many times. We took grief just for supporting him. I mean, honestly, it's ridiculous. Every morning when they come to work and his wife cries, God bless her. And Larry, you know this. They wash poop and urine from the front door of their damn business every day. They have found at least a dozen bodies in the alleyways around their business. So they're giving up, kind of. But we're going to support them. One of the things, and again, I'm jazzed like anyone about this draft thing. One of the things that the city better damn address.
Well, this may
before then, bro,
provide an opportunity to focus on that.
Whatever. How about Gainey? He slays me, man. The governor comes on this show. Everyone and their mother came on my show yesterday, except Gainey was too busy. What a bunch of crap. He was on no local airways yesterday about this massive event. Come on, man. Come on, man. Play along. Play along. I guess they're doing something today with the governor and the Steelers.
The governor's jazzed.
Love him. Love him. Here's why I love him. He gives a damn. That man gives a damn. He's cool.
I like the governor.
Astoundingly unsettling for regular Americans. I've never been in this situation in my life where it's uncomfortable for people to make a living, buying food, cars, and houses. That will be what this election is about. Well, not about these stupid trials or Joe Biden stuttering or the way he walks. And right now, the way it stands, the Democrats will get their asses kicked. If I'm voting, I ain't voting for what we see right now. Blame who you want. But there's no way Americans will put up with this. We're going to talk about prices out there in this town. And we're going to start with something as not vital to us, but chocolate. And what's happened in the last month to cocoa prices kind of gives you an idea where the world is today. Guys, it's insane. It's beyond belief what's happened to the regular guy. To imagine, hey, I went to Giant Eagle to buy a couple steaks for the family. $34 a pound for filet.
Wow.
Most people don't make that an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Huh?
Amen.
And I was talking to Patrick about this. First of all, no one can afford a house right now. But even worse, Raz, you can't afford an apartment. What the hell are you supposed to do? No, really. I'm not trying to bring people down here, but I'm just saying there is no way Americans will vote for this. There's no way. I don't care whether you think Trump's an idiot. I just don't.
That's why Bill Clinton said. That's why Bill Clinton said it's the economy,
anything
stupid.
But anyone but.
Yep.
I just do. And I think it's the economy, bro.
Yep.
I just do. We're going to talk about that.
Coming up, get Marty. 9:55 at KDKA from the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center. AAA traffic powered by Bowser and Genesis in Monroeville now open. Let's get the latest. Kathy Bergren. Now it's time for the jam-ups to be as people go into the city for the game, right?
Yep. It won't be long before we're starting to see that. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at the inbound side of the Parkway West right now, where we are now about a fourth of the way down the far side of Green Tree Hill. As you head into the Fort Pitt Tunnel, still at Wilkinsburg on the Parkway East. No major issues, though, on 28. Looks pretty good for you there. We do see some slow traffic in both directions, though, around the Pittsburgh Zoo over on Butler Street. So if you're heading in that direction, maybe give yourself a couple of extra minutes. And we do have some crews doing some work on the Pennsylvania Turnpike on the eastbound side between mile markers 36 and 38, which is between Warrendale and Butler Valley. We have the center and left lanes blocked off. With AAA traffic on the 5s, I'm Kathy Bergren on the Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code RADIO for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. That's promo code RADIO.
I'm with Joe Potocznik, JP Roofing and Siding with big news.
We're announcing a partnership with James Hardie Siding,
the recognized leader in the industry.
backed by a 25-year warranty.
That gives you peace of mind.
James Hardie Siding is the best of all exterior siding products.
Upgrade your curb appeal and protect your investment.
That's exactly right.
Call Joe for a free estimate. 412-829-7711. JP Roofing and Siding.
Thanks, Larry.
Losing your family's home movies and photos would be devastating. That's why Legacy Box exists, to preserve your family's recorded moments digitally, ensuring they're safe forever. Think of the time and money your family invested to capture family vacations, birthdays, even your wedding. Recording a lifetime of memories was a commitment. Camcorders cost thousands, and cameras required film and development. Legacy Box is the final step to preserve your family's past. Thankfully, it doesn't require another big investment. Legacy Box is safe, simple, and affordable. Over 1 million families have trusted Legacy Box to convert their analog media to digital. You owe it to your family to safeguard your memories. Become your family's hero and save them before it's too late. For a limited time, Legacy Box is offering an exclusive discount when you go to legacybox.com/value. That's legacybox.com/value.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, we've grown by offering our clients more offices, more lawyers, and recovering more than $20 billion. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
There's so much going on in the world.
Say the word and unlock the world.
I love listening on Alexa.
It's on every smart speaker I have.
Some rooms have more than one because my husband's obsessed with technology.
Tell your smart speaker to play News Radio KDKA.
This music was written by one of the most talented pianists ever to live. Fiery, passionate, and now it comes alive in the hands of modern-day piano phenom Benjamin Grosvenor, on a concert also featuring the kinds of Tchaikovsky melodies that'll make your heart melt, and the magic of The Sorcerer's Apprentice. The Pittsburgh Symphony presents The Sorcerer's Apprentice, May 31st through June 2nd, pittsburghsymphony.org.
With Wendy's new $3 English muffin deal, you can get your choice of a sausage or bacon, egg, and cheese English muffin with small seasoned potatoes.
And with all that for just $3, it really is a proper breakfast, wouldn't you say? Huh? With a light and fluffy toasted English muffin and crispy seasoned potatoes. Go on, Catherine, give it a go.
Okay. Jolly good morning.
Ah, close love. Grab a proper breakfast with Wendy's new $3 English muffin deal for a limited time.
U.S. price and participation may vary. Select a request English muffin deal to obtain discount. Not valid for a la carte or combo orders. Single item at regular price. Prices are higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
KDKA and KDKA FM HD2 Pittsburgh, W261AX Pittsburgh.
Always live on the free Odyssey app.
from the Aetna Medicare Solutions Studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
73 and cloudy at 10 o'clock. I'm Paul Rasmussen. One of the Steelers' new linebackers is warning outsiders not to get Pittsburgh fans riled up during the 2026 NFL Draft. Here's News Radio KDKA's Jeff Hathorn.
The NFL Draft has become the type of event where fans openly wear jerseys of their favorite teams, even though there is no game. Steelers linebacker Landon Roberts has a warning for those not in black and gold who become too opinionated.
Man, it's going to be crazy. Nah, for real, it's going to be crazy. It might be a couple fights, too. Don't let nobody get riled up with no Steelers fan. They'll hit you in your mouth. That's why I like them. They blue collar, but they just don't give a damn sometimes. I like that.
With the Steelers, Jeff Hathorn, News Radio KDKA.
Despite some criticism, Pittsburgh City Council has given a preliminary green light for the city to host its own Juneteenth event. News Radio KDKA's Tamira Rush has the story.
With Juneteenth less than a month away, the big question is whether the city's event will compete with the already existing Juneteenth celebration. Longtime organizer William B. Marshall tells KDKA Radio the city has been a co-sponsor of the event for the last 11 years.
We were puzzled as to why they would want to do a separate Juneteenth celebration. It seems like it's actually a competing Juneteenth celebration, even though they think it's not competing.
Marshall says it's confusing to the community.
We're getting contacts every day from a variety of people asking us, why is this going on? Why is this happening? And we really can't explain it.
A final vote by council is scheduled for Tuesday. Tamira Rush, News Radio KDKA.
A highly popular grocery chain may be coming to the Pittsburgh area. News Radio KDKA's Rob Taylor tells us about it.
It's been on the list of America's best employers by Forbes magazine for the last 10 years, and it came in at number 6 on Fortune magazine's list this year of the 100 best companies to work for. And now the Pittsburgh Business Times reports Wegmans Food Market is in advanced negotiations to open its first store in the region at Cranberry Springs. KDK Radio reached out to Wegmans, a spokesperson not confirming the report, but said that the chain is, quote, always looking for new opportunities. Wegmans is based in Rochester, New York, with 19 stores currently in Pennsylvania, the closest to Pittsburgh being in State College and Erie. Rob Taylor, News Radio, KDKA.
In a related story, Trader Joe's is reportedly looking at locations in the Strip. Citing multiple real estate sources, the PG says one possible location is between the railroad bridge and I-579 near the convention center. Trader Joe's did not confirm or deny the report in a statement. On Wall Street, the Dow is down 226 points at 39,445. The Nasdaq is up 84, the S&P up 3 points. KDKA Sports, San Francisco rallied from a 5-run deficit for a 9-5 win over the Pirates last night. Paul Skeen starts today for the Bucks in a game you'll hear on News Radio KDKA. Coverage starts at 11:40. The news is brought to you by PJ Fitzpatrick, installing most roofs in just one day. TrustPJ.com. KDKA Radio News Time, 10:03. Time to go to the elder law attorneys of Zachariah Brown. Visit PittsburghElderLaw.com. Cloudy and 73 in Pittsburgh now. KDKA AAA traffic and the AccuWeather forecast next.
Hey, folks, everyone knows Memorial Day weekend means great sales, and no one puts on a bigger sale on this weekend than Robert Levin, my man, and his Levin Furniture and Mattress Stores team. Save up to 50% off on outdoor furniture and new collections, plus an extra 25% off of everything. There's also 5 years special financing with no money down. Minimum purchase of $24.99. Extra savings on mattresses. Check out Levin's Memorial Day weekend sale at all Levin stores.
Honey, I found the perfect place for my parents and us.
Where?
St. Barnabas. For us, the Woodlands Carriage Home Community. And for my parents, condominium-style living at the Village. My folks will love the Village. There's an indoor mall with shops, restaurants, and more. And we can relax, knowing they're safe and secure.
That's what I plan to do when we move to St. Barnabas. Relax.
Call 724-444-5568 or visit stbarnabascommunities.com.
Pretty traffic around the area. Still a bit busy in a couple of spots, but for the most part, everything looks like it's moving pretty well. Your Parkway North is now clear, and so is Route 28. Now, across the river over on Allegheny River Boulevard, watch for some slow traffic around Nadine, but a one-light delay there in each direction. Parkway East backs to Wilkinsburg, and the Parkway West about a fourth of the way down that far side of Green Tree Hill into the Fort Pitt tunnels. With AAA traffic, I'm Kathy Bergren on the Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
This afternoon, variably cloudy, a thunderstorm in spots, especially late, a high of 79, then rather cloudy for tonight, low of 60. Blend of sun and clouds for tomorrow, high of 82. Thunderstorm again for Saturday, high again of 82 degrees. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Matt Benz, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
You know Oakmont Bakery's my joint, right? So, summer months, celebrations, right? You got graduation cakes, cookie trays, sandwich platters, cheeseburger, donuts, delicious. Cheeseburger-shaped cakes, flag-shaped cupcakes, the American tort, all the same. All I'm telling you, folks, is this is my joint. Everything there is handmade, homemade, fresh, and absolutely amazing at Oakmont Bakery. It's delicious. Check it out.
Andy Amrine here for my favorite sustainable gardening product, Pit Moss. Better Homes and Gardens named Pit Moss the #1 overall potting and peat-free soil. It's lightweight and requires 2/3 less water. For beautiful plants, buy Pit Moss at your local hardware or garden center.
It's the Big K Big Three.
Brought to you by New Flow Men's Health. The biggest 3 stories of the day on 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
It's Marty, 10 to 2. Check it out every day. Be here or be square. Remember that? Big stories. Big increase in prices on everything, creating big stressor. Big stressors on everybody. Big problems on the south side. You got to hear what's going on over there still. It's getting old. And a big change. Big change downtown. Kind of a sad day in a way, but not. You got to hear that story as well. I want to start off with something I was telling Larry about and Raz about. No one cares in this country about anything except one thing. Prices. And I'm not exaggerating. Find me someone who doesn't give a damn about what they're paying for food. And you're going to find yourself a billionaire. And even they complain. I'm serious. Find me someone that doesn't care about the price of cars. Average is $48,000. Find me someone who doesn't have deep concern about buying a house or selling a house. And I'll tell you you're high. Insane pressure on folks. And it's showing up in data. Is it not, Raz?
It is. Most recently, this morning, we're finding out a Federal Reserve annual report on the well-being of American households found 65% of the adults surveyed say price increases meant their financial situation was worse in 2023 than the year before. And I was just looking at an article here in the Post-Gazette about the price of food going up, and they say that dining out prices are up 30% on average since 2019, and we all know that a trip to the store is 20% more expensive at least.
It's insane what's happened at restaurants. Thanks, Raz.
You got
Ariana's just stepped in here.
Good morning.
When you go to dinner with a fiance, you not, because I am, and I have money, and so do you. Doesn't matter. I'm blown away by the check that comes.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Easy, like $200 if you're going to a nice place.
Right.
We were just in Michigan, not my fiance, but I was there for Bachelorette, and, there was a group of girls. We went to a nice restaurant. It was like $900.
No. This is legit.
Yeah.
How about Five Guys? I love Five Guys.
Oh, my gosh. Five Guys is crazy.
$95.
Yes, for like, what, five?
5 of us.
Yes. I was going to say.
And again, good food.
For the 2 of us, it's maybe $60.
$60.
$50. It's insane.
My sister is in Destin, Florida. Went to lunch late last week. 1 fish sandwich, $45.
Whoa.
Patrick's a foodie, but also a smart guy. You've also pointed this out. The explosion in everything in prices, right?
Absolutely, across the board. Food, housing, vehicles. We were just looking for a car for my 16-year-old. You can't find a new car for under $24,000 now.
Well, the average is $48,000 for a new car. And your dad's in the business. And even the car guys that are brilliant, including your father, they're feeling that, right? Are they not?
Oh, totally.
I talked to some car guys. For the first time in a decade, consumers are pulling back on the big SUVs and the high-ticket cars. There is so much pressure on Americans, on everything, even the things we love. So, I love chocolate. One of the things I've really enjoyed since I got sick. I don't know why, but who cares? It's irrelevant. Look, Billy Saris is one of the most successful men I've ever known. He's also one of the most compassionate and generous and intelligent. I had to grab him this morning based on what I've been reading in the Wall Street Journal and other periodicals about what's happened in his business, and it's described as, well, Patrick, you follow this, it's historic.
Absolutely historic.
Historic. Bill Saris, good morning, sir. How are you?
Marty, how you doing?
My brother. Again, Bill Saris does not complain. He gets it. He knows the ups and downs. He knows the business. However, what's happening in your business now with cocoa prices is historic, is it not, sir?
It's crazy what's going on. You know, there's people in this commodity market, you know, that sit there and hedge fund people that take this cocoa prices up to 12,000.
What?
Okay, up to 12,000 when we were buying beans for 2,200, for 2,200. Now, when you take that 2,200 to get it in the door here, you've got to add 2,500 more. Okay, so when you see 12,000, it's 12,000. It's 14,500. So, and it's just crazy, and the weather, yeah.
Billy, what do you get? What do you get for that $12,000? What is it? A bag? What? Excuse my stupidity. What are you getting for that?
You get 1 ton.
1 ton.
2,002. Yeah, roughly 2,000 pounds. It's a kilo, 2,200 pounds.
And it's gone from $2,000 to could go over 12,000 in what time span?
It hit 12,000 within a year from 2,200.
No.
But a year ago, and in the middle of the year, I'm looking at it come like I think it was what's that date? April. It shoots up to 12,000.
Wow.
Now it's down again. It's down in the between 7,000 and 8,000. So you add that, it's crazy. They lost a lot of their cocoa trees.
Oh.
Okay, so they lost that weather, rain, and stuff. So it's funny is one cocoa tree, 20 pods. Okay.
Yeah.
It's 20 pods.
Yeah.
Make 1 pound of chocolate. So if you're using 1 million pounds of chocolate, you need 1 million healthy trees.
Wow.
I know. I'm laughing about it, but and it's and you have no control now. When we get the beans for our chocolate, they'll tell us, okay, you're ready for your chocolate. We have a contract for you, and let's say the contract was 2,200. They'll go, well, we're going to cancel out that contract. We're going to make you a new one, and this one here is going to be, but we're to give you a break. It's going to be 6,000.
Oh.
So so you're negotiating those kind of things, and then you're trying a year in advance, but the crops don't come in till October, November. Amazing. So we'll see what happens. You know what? It is. We'll get through it. Everybody will get through it.
Yeah, but that's not the point, though, Billy. What I want to know is, there's no way Bill Saris can sell. Well, then we got to quadruple our prices. You can't sell a box of chocolate for $100. You can't.
No, you can't.
You have to eat it. You have to eat it somewhat, right?
You have to eat a lot. You eat a lot of it, but you still got to raise some prices. Between 5 and 10%, depending on the product.
So hold on though, Norm. Hold on though, Billy, because we're going to talk to Norm next. How the hell can you make a profit if you're just raising stuff 5% when your stuff's going up 800%? How the hell's that happen?
Well, it's efficiency. Wow. And stuff like that, where you use there's robotics now.
Wow.
Okay, you do that, and you still need. You're still hiring people.
It's amazing.
Don't think, I got a machine now. They're going to eliminate people.
Yeah.
No, you get a machine. You need more people.
Hey, and Billy,
because the machines produces more.
Do you notice that the folks who love chocolate come in and buy a little bit less because it's a little bit more, sir?
Absolutely. Yeah. Gas, food.
That's right.
Food and gas are first. Ours is a luxury.
Right on.
So instead of spending $20, they're going to spend 10.
I agree.
And still have something for them to enjoy.
So I love Bill Saris because he's honest as hell. Here's what I say, brother. The only thing Americans care about right now is not the color of a candidate's skin, whether it's orange or not, or whether a guy can walk and talk. One thing they give a damn about, money. And they can't buy squat right now. Is that fair?
That's that's fair. Hate to say it, but,
It's a fact,
that's
yeah.
it. I don't care who. It doesn't matter which guy gets in there.
Nope.
I don't want to talk politics because it's just crazy.
Right.
But, it's not going to matter who gets in. It's not going to affect our gas, not going to affect our food.
That's right.
Because once the food goes up, okay, Marty, you know as well as I do, okay, if that bananas go up 25 cents and the economy goes down and they're not lowering that price.
No, man.
They're going to keep that 25 cents because they need to catch up.
And so, Billy, have you ever felt this kind of pressure on consumers in your career? Because I haven't, sir.
Honestly, no. We really haven't seen anything like this.
Yeah.
We really haven't seen this. It's a lot. It's weather related.
Yep.
Okay, climate.
Yep.
The word climate change bugs me, but it sure is affecting.
It is, brother. It is, brother.
It's affecting the water, the rain, the heat. So I don't know. We'll see. In 20 years from now, I hope we're here going, wow, it's cold out there. What the hell happened to us? We got a freeze thing going on.
Bill Saris, my brother, thanks, my man. Appreciate you being honest.
Right.
You're the best ever.
Marty,
ever.
Anytime, call me.
He tells the truth. And everything he says is true. The only thing American people care about right now is what the hell that costs. Seriously, it's big. From the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center, AAA Traffic powered by Bowser. Kathy, what's up?
Marty, we have crews doing a bridge inspection over on the Veterans Bridge, and you have a lane restriction coming off of the Parkway North up onto the Veterans Bridge on that inbound side. Still very busy over on the Parkway East inbound, backing just before the Wilkinsburg exit ramp into the tunnels. Parkway West before Green Tree. Outbound is clear to the Pittsburgh International Airport. With AAA Traffic, I'm Kathy Berkman on the Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Did you know that now you can listen to all your favorite stations, including this one, shows, and even podcasts, all on the Odyssey app? Download it now.
This portion of the show is sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Visit them at awaken180weightloss.com.
Hi, this is Quentin.
And this is Brianna.
A little thing we love about Chick-fil-A chicken strips are how satisfying they are. The chicken strips are amazing. They're always filling, tender, and juicy. Definitely one of my favorite things on the menu.
My favorite thing is the last bite. The last bite is nice and juicy, and it's wrapped up in some crispy breading that keeps it nice and tasty. And being able to scoop up my Chick-fil-A sauce with it, it's just like the best part of the meal. It's an undefeated combo.
Order the chicken strips on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Memorial Day deals are here at Lowe's. Right now, save big on Scott's Naturescapes mulch. Get 5 bags for just $10. And there's more. Get up to 40% off. Plus, save an extra $50 on every $500 you spend on select major appliances. These deals are selling fast, so start shopping now. Lowe's knows summer savings. Valid through 5/29. Mulch excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Appliance savings vary based on purchase. See Lowe's.com for details. Selection varies by location. While supplies last.
Hey, it's Andrew Filipponi for the Power of Bowser. Spring is in full bloom, and so are the savings at Bowser Subaru Spring Sales Event. Get ready to embrace the season in style with the Subaru Forester, the ultimate adventure companion for all your springtime adventures. And now at Bowser Subaru, take home the Forester and get 2.9% APR for 72 months. Whether you're headed to the mountains for a weekend getaway or navigating through the streets of Pittsburgh, the Forester offers unmatched versatility and performance. So seize the moment and experience the joys of springtime savings. Visit BowserSubaru.com and find your perfect Subaru today with credit approval and financing through SMFL. See Bowser Subaru for complete details. Offer ends May 31st. Bowser Subaru, Route 51 South, on top of the hill.
So, hey, it's Marty. You know, we're getting there. It's spring right here. It's going to get real windy. A lot of trees leaning over toward your house, leaning over in the yard. Tree branches in a precarious position. Here's what you got to do. You got to call my boy, Carlos, Greater Pitt Tree Service. Insane pricing. The best training. The best equipment. I've used Carlos at my house several times. And my neighbors. Greater Pitt Tree Service. 412-884-TREE. 412-884-TREE.
Need to hire quality candidates fast? You need Indeed. Their video interview tool makes it easy and effortless to meet with candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
CBS Eye on Veterans, presented by University of Maryland Global Campus. Grunt-style patriotic T-shirts have massive appeal among veterans from all eras. With clever phrases and the crossed rifle logo, Grunt-style shirts stand out. Company leader and Marine Corps vet Tim Jensen explains the story behind the backwards flag on the sleeve.
You know, in the early days, this was something that we were taking a lot of heat for by people that just didn't understand. And in the Army, you know, the assaulting flag, when, you know, back in the days when you had the cavalry and the, you know, the flag guy, he'd be running with the flag. You got that flag furled behind you, and you're in that assault formation moving forward, right? That is the assaulting flag, meaning the flag will never be in retreat.
Some puzzles are hard to solve, others are hard to prove. Listen to Blood is Thicker, the Hargan family killings, wherever you get your podcasts. Access episodes early and ad-free with 48 Hours Plus on Apple Podcasts.
UPMC, life-saving, life-changing information. Amazing.
Pittsburgh's 100.1 FM and AM 1020, KDKA.
I love the new show. The streaming has been very effective. And my man Patrick, who's my partner in all this madness, is responsible for all of it. And he's a brilliant guy. He's a pain in the ass. But so am I. That's kind of why we get along. But this vMix thing, too, is really cool. Don't you think?
Oh, it's very cool. We can actually see the people who you're talking to that aren't in the studio with us.
Like, it was very cool seeing Guy Reschenthaler in a split screen. And I think as it evolves, well, the people doing stuff in that shot, you know what I mean? Like, hey, what are you doing back there kind of stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because we can do those from anywhere.
And we're also streaming on X and on Facebook. It's very cool. And for you, Ariana, there's been a lot more engagement. Longer segments, topics you're into?
Yeah, this has been fun for us.
Well, it's also very important that we have your voice. I think it means a lot. You talked to my man Norm the other day.
I did.
And one of the things he talked about were prices.
These crazy chocolate prices.
Right, which Billy just laid out.
Yeah.
But it also kind of underlines where Americans are at.
Totally.
And you see it every day in the car business.
Mm-hmm.
It shows. I do too, all the time.
Yep.
And Norm, on top of being a big deal at Sarah's, also has Candela's Barking Beauties. And he said something to me yesterday that kind of resonated. Norm, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Marty, how you doing? How's everybody doing there? Hey, Anna,
Good,
and,
how are you?
Patrick, everybody good?
So Norm, my wife, this is actually fascinating because we love Norm. We're actually very close friends. We were talking yesterday afternoon about what's happened in America, and he said something that rang true in my house. My wife said, maybe I'll take Rosie to the groomer one time less every few months. And Norm, when you multiply that by thousands of times, that affects your economy, doesn't it, sir?
Oh, absolutely. It will destroy us. I mean, the income you have to support the business every month has to be there. And you need customers, you need volume to do that, regardless of what business you're in. You need people walking in your store to have an opportunity to sell something, and different than Mr. Bazzi and his dealership. Somebody's going to walk in, they have a chance to sell something. And if less people, if the traffic goes down, your chances go down. It's easy mathematics, and in our business, we like people to come 4 to 6 times a year. I mean, to groom a dog every 4 to 6 weeks is what we want. And if they start cutting back to 2 and 3 or 3 and 4, it's going to be a huge difference in what we do, who we employ, how much we can employ. And, look, it's a business, and it's about the bottom line. It's just the way it is.
But hold on. What you just said, in my life, in my world, sums up how Americans feel right now about everything. Is that not true, Norm?
I would think so, yes. I think that people are just cutting back everywhere they can. Yes. The disposable income is just not there. I mean, when you get down to taxes and get down to all the bills, and they're all higher and higher and higher, then what's left at the end, which you have to go out and spend on things you want to do, just isn't there. I don't care if it's a candy bar or a dog grooming or a house. Whatever it is. Yeah, you're gonna have to cut back. You got whatever's in your pocket is what you can spend. That's it. And that's it. And if they keep on taking away from us, and that disposable income keeps on getting murdered the way it is, what chance do you have?
Well, and he said something else that I thought of, and I've had this talk with my wife, and I'm very open about money. We've been very successful. We're blessed. However, I literally looked at her the other day and said, how the hell could we be short on money? And considering how successful we've become. And Norm said yesterday, Norm, first time in your life you actually watch money, right?
I watch money, and the first time in my life, actually, and I hate to say this because it's kind of a little arrogant. I now am to the point where before I go to sleep at night, I count what I have left for tomorrow to get started, because in the past I never had to.
See? And Norm, and look, I'm not trying to be political here. I'm not. I'm just being honest.
We always fake, so go ahead.
Americans don't give a damn about how a guy walks or talks or the color of a guy's hair. They give a damn about, I can't buy a house, I can't buy a car, and chocolate costs me $10 more. Fact, right? Right.
And it's to the point now where we have to educate everybody, and it's across the board. It's not just Sarah's. It's not just a dog grooming salon. It's not Mr. Bazzi's dealerships. It's across the board. It's costing us more for everything, and we became a very, I hate to use the word lazy, but our country is just not producing stuff anymore. Even getting a box or a bag or shampoos for dogs, it's just not being done here. I mean, I'm sorry, it's just not being done here, and we're depending upon everybody but our own people to do what we have to do, and that's just the way it is.
And Norm, here's what happens too. I talked to Bob Tootie for about an hour about this, and Bob's like, hey man, everything's up 40%. And my guys need more money, so I got to pay my guys $4 an hour more. So then it trickles on to your employees, does it not, Norm?
Absolutely, and the employees deserve it. I mean, it just if anybody deserves to have money, it's the employees. They're doing everything. I mean, no, honestly, I'm not just saying that to be a. It's a fact. I mean, I got people in my place. I'm right now sitting at Sarah's Candy's talking to you, and I got 6 dog grooming salons out there being run by young adults who I trust and run that business. They deserve money. Okay.
Yep. No, I'm with you, brother. And I completely, when I talk to Norm, it's like talking to my brother, because he's honest about where we're at right now, and we're not in a good place.
Well, we're not in a good place, and it's and with all this stuff going on in the country that we're involved in, and in other countries that we shouldn't be involved in, I'm just my own personal opinions. I just think that we're just going the wrong direction. I don't know how they're going to correct it. They're raising everything up. There's nothing left over. These minimum wage things they're doing, I laugh at them because 15, 16, 17, 18. The end result is, what do you have in your pocket? You have less in your pocket.
Right on.
Okay, you could be making $7.75 an hour and have more in your pocket than you do today at $18 an hour. You look better. You maybe feel better because you're making more money, but your pocket's empty. Your pocket is empty.
Norm Candelora, thanks, brother.
You got it. Thanks.
Man. I love how honest everybody is. At the end of the day, it's choking people. It is choking Americans. And it's a lot of pressure on everyday men and women.
Paid for by government.com.
Did you hear? A recent stash of $20 gold Liberty coins from the 1800s has been found. These gorgeous gold coins are as bright and shiny as the day they were struck in the late 1800s, and less than 50 of these gold coins are available. Coin experts are calling this gold find an incredible opportunity. Call 1-800-574-6468, and you are guaranteed a $20 gold Liberty coin minted by the U.S. Mint in the 1800s. But with extremely limited availability, you must call now now. These gold Liberty coins from the 1800s are still in uncirculated condition. That is history you can hold in your hand. To learn more, call 1-800-574-6468. Call now, and you'll receive a free American Coin Collector's Bonus Package, a $75 value free with every order. Call 1-800-574-6468 now to secure your $20 gold Liberty coins dated from the 1800s before they sell out. That's 1-800-574-6468.
Free Odyssey app. Download now. From the Aetna Medicare Solutions Studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
73 and cloudy at 10:30. I'm Paul Rasmussen. The head of Nippon Steel is confident his company's $14.9 billion offer for U.S. Steel will go through. Paul J. Goff with the Pittsburgh Business Times got an exclusive interview with Chairman and Executive VP Takahiro Mori.
What Mr. Mori had said was that he felt that at the end of the day, and here's where his optimism is that he thinks that they could reach a deal, United Steelworkers and Nippon Steel.
On the Big K Morning Show, Goff explained why Mori says it's the best deal for the region.
Yeah, he was very confident. He talked a lot about the merits of the deal, how U.S. Steel, that it would be good for Pittsburgh. The downtown headquarters would only grow.
Both presidential candidates opposed the acquisition. Gun thefts from vehicles are up sharply in the U.S., with more on the findings of a new report. Here's News Radio KDKA's Tamira Rush.
In speaking with Pennsylvania State Police Lieutenant Adam Reed, he tells KDKA Radio law enforcement has seen an increase in the number of firearms stolen from vehicles.
Oftentimes, the owners leave the firearms in there, believing them to be secure, but the firearms are then stolen from the vehicle and they make their way to the black market or, unfortunately, are used in other crimes.
Lieutenant Reed says the numbers in Pennsylvania over the last 2 years are down from the 2021 total. However, nationwide per capita, the numbers nationally are going up.
Going roughly 63 per 100,000 people, and that is an increase from 2013 when we saw about 21 thefts per 100,000 people.
Reed encourages gun owners to utilize a secure storage device. Tamira Rush, News Radio, KDKA.
On Wall Street, the Dow is down 290 points at 39,381. The Nasdaq is up 104, and the S&P is up 5 points. KDKA Radio News Time, 10:31. Our next update at 11 on the Voice of Pittsburgh News Radio, KDKA.
Grilling season is here. Time to get to Tom Friday's Market for thick, juicy steaks. Incredible hand-cut T-bone, porterhouse, and bone-in ribeyes. Try their thick, juicy burgers, smokehouse bacon, kielbasa, and slab ribs. And now get Wagyu beef brisket with better marbling and taste. It's great for grilling and only $7.99 a pound. Tom Friday's Market, California Avenue, Brighton Heights. Just 1 minute from the McKees Rocks Bridge. Call 412-766-4500 and follow them on Facebook at Tom Friday's Market.
Rob Pratt with John from New Flow Men's Health. John, we all know how brutal ED is, and it can really take a toll in so many ways.
Absolutely true, Rob. Your performance in the bedroom is one thing, but you have zero confidence, your relationship suffers, you know it, and she knows it too.
And pills and injections don't work, and they all have dangerous side effects, right?
That's correct. At New Flow, our technology allows you to overcome your ED issues, thus restoring your natural function long term.
So if you want to eliminate your ED issues, call New Flow, 412-784-9000, 412-784-9000, or visit them at newflowmenshealth.com. Coons, your headquarters for the freshest produce and great savings.
Sweet Southern peaches, only $1.69 per pound, and fresh from Florida, whole seedless watermelons, just $3.99 each with your Coons Reward Card.
Lots of savings.
A house is 80 years old, maybe 90. Has a couple bathrooms. We had a plumber in there fixing one of the bathrooms. He said the fixtures were 30 years old. It's old. It needs updated. We got the Bath Authority coming out. Look, here's why I love them. It's modern. Everything they make is durable. Everything they make is custom. Everything they make is low maintenance. Walk-in tubs, great. Replacement showers, great. Tub-to-shower conversions, great. This is the best chance for you to get a new bath, the Bath Authority. 412-249-1140. 412-249-1140. Get $1,500 off a new shower or bath and 36 months of interest-free financing. Bath Authority, 412-249-1140.
Ad paid for by AG Marketing Group.
Attention timeshare owners. If you need to get rid of your timeshare for any reason, please listen to the following message. Getting out of a timeshare commitment is not easy, and it takes time. But we specialize in helping consumers legally get rid of their expensive timeshares forever. Can't get the vacation dates that work for you? Maybe you felt taken advantage of or forced into the timeshare? Maybe you just can't continue to shoulder those monthly payments any longer. If you need to eliminate your timeshare commitment, then you need to take down this number, 800-866-7061. We will safely and legally get rid of your timeshare payments forever, all with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Don't continue to let your timeshare be a financial burden to you and your loved ones. Call us now at 800-866-7061. The call is free. The consultation is free. Call 800-866-7061. That's 800-866-7061. Again, 800-866-7061.
From the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center, AAA Traffic, powered by Bowser. Good morning, Kathy. What's going on?
And good morning, Marty. And a couple of issues out there on the roadways for us right now. For the most part, traffic is moving fairly well. But we have a vehicle fire just reported over in Harmer Township. This is on Freeport Road, right around the intersection with Wilson Avenue. Fire crews heading to the scene there. Also a downed tree in South Beaver Township in Beaver County. And this has closed Route 251 in both directions between Ohioville Road and Georgetown Road. Parkway West, we're still dealing with that bumper-to-bumper traffic just before Green Tree into the tunnels, and the Parkway East heavy and slow from Wilkinsburg. With AAA Traffic, I'm Kathy Bergman on the Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
Fairly cloudy with a thunderstorm in spots this afternoon, especially later this afternoon with a high of 79, then rather cloudy for tonight, low of 60. Tomorrow, blend of sun and clouds, high of 82. Thunderstorm in spots again for Saturday, high again of 82. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Matt Benz, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Home sweet home. That's where a lot of us feel most comfortable these days. But what about going back to the doctor? Better yet, you can see your primary care doctor virtually without leaving the comfort of your home sweet home. Healthy is happening right now with video visits from AHN. Because providing care just the way you like it is living proof. Visit ahn.org/video visits.
There is treatment for neuropathy. I'm Dr. Dawn Spalla. At Allegheny Health and Physical Medicine, we treat neuropathy patients daily. No drugs, no surgery, just relief. Call 724-224-2224 for a free consultation in our Sarver or Brackenridge locations.
The KDKA radio text line is driven by Kenny Ross Auto Group. Find your best deal and Pittsburgh's best warranty at kennyross.com.
Oh, it's still hot, hot, hot. How are we all dealing with the heat? That's one thing we'll talk about today. Colin Dunlap with you 2 to 6 every weekday right here. KDK.
History, man. History downtown today. One of my favorite people, one of my favorite joints, Wiener World. Moving on up to the big house, to the big tower, the U.S. Steel Tower. One of my boys. Dennis, what's up, brother?
Hey, good morning, Marty. How are you, man?
Not as good as you are, my man.
Yes, it's a bittersweet day, but it's nothing but positivity, man.
Hell yeah. Tell us what's happening today, my friend.
Today is the last day of this location on Smithfield Street. We'll be here till 4 o'clock. And June 3rd, we will be in some brand new digs at the U.S. Steel Tower. We can't wait to see everyone. It's a beautiful spot. We gutted it, redid everything, brand new everything. We'll be out on the plaza all summer. It's a great day, man.
Man, this is a brilliant idea, man. Who came up with this?
Well, we made the decision that this was going to be it a few months ago, and the folks at the Steel Tower reached out to us. This process started last October.
So
they made us an offer we can't refuse.
The thing about it is, without getting too deep into it, you went to hell and back. Come on in here real quick, Larry. And
we did.
But you survived it, brother. Larry Richards here too. We had this deal with you where we weren't gonna. We put you on the air live every day. Remember this?
I do.
And
we couldn't have gotten where we are today without your help, man.
So Larry,
I mean that from my heart.
He's moving to the U.S. Steel Tower. Kind of cool. Don't you think, Larry?
I'm glad you're finding a way to stay in business in the city.
Yes.
Because you could have easily folded your tent, and we're glad you didn't do that. But I know it's been almost traumatic for you and your wife.
You know, Larry, it has. And, hey, I want to welcome you to the wiener business, too, but we couldn't have done it without you guys. And it's been a lot, but it's created an opportunity here. So we're really grateful. And I'm a huge supporter of downtown. I was never trying to bash all of downtown.
Yep.
We were just talking about our area here.
Larry's coming after you, brother, with the Yinzer dog.
No, I'm not.
Dennis, is your wife there?
She is upstairs right now.
Hiding from you.
She's working.
She's hiding.
I'm sorry. She's hiding, yeah. She's got stage fright.
Hey, Dennis, where is specifically, because we all know the U.S. Steel Tower, where is it specifically there?
Sure. So downstairs in the concourse level, you know, it's attached to the subway station, the BMY Mellon building, and we'll be out on the plaza all summer as well. They'll have the Brew Gentleman beer truck up there and live music.
Nice.
And yeah, it's a night and day difference.
Man, I'm happy for you, brother. You did a hell of a thing. You're one of my favorite people because you got courage, son. And Larry said something really important. You are not giving up on downtown. You could have run, right?
This is where I've been. I've been downtown my whole life. It's in my blood. I love it here.
All right. Larry?
Thanks, Marty.
Way to go, my man. The wiener the world awaited.
Hey, so what day is it again?
June 3rd.
June 3rd.
Monday, June 3rd.
We might have to come down for a Marty Dog Day.
I got you covered, man.
All right, man. Peace.
All right.
Hug the wife for me, man. Hug the wife.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Kind of cool, Larry.
It's great because he could have said, hey, I'm going to go out to the suburbs or anywhere, but he's sticking with downtown, and good for him. Good for us.
And by the way, that's a hell of a spot.
A lot of bodies in that building still.
And a lot of foot traffic. And let me say this about the U.S. Steel Tower, because I have friends at UPMC that work there. People are back at work. We went down there. Remember, Patrick, we went down there for an interview. We couldn't find a parking spot.
Yeah, it was tough. We circled the block for almost half an hour looking for a spot.
But I'm going to pull Marty on you now.
Yeah.
The parking prices have risen.
We're downtown.
Ridiculous.
Oh, you're kidding.
$32. My sister, we met downtown for a half-hour meeting. She pulled in a garage, and it was $32.
No.
They've more than doubled in some cases. So
what?
They're trying to get people to come back, and then wham.
Which garage, man? Where is it?
All of them.
Wow.
Was that the event rates or?
It was a day. It was
unbelievable.
There was nothing going on.
Yeah. There's that wild parking lot right across from City Hall that costs $32 an hour.
Oh, that was pre-inflation.
Do your Get Marty thing, brother. You check out parking prices. You're going to be shocked how high they've been. They've jacked up the prices. Event rate went from 20 in some of the lots to 30.
Wow.
Right?
It's amazing.
Ariana knows.
All right, Larry. Thanks for your time. Get the hell out of here, please.
Goodbye.
So, Bob Garvin, this amazing cop who's actually paying for this police memorial for these letters to be refurbished, gave us $1,000. Yep. We're going to meet him down there for a hot dog. He says, after all, I have an extra $440 now. Because he gave us $1,000 and the job is $960. You got it, Bob. Here's the thing. For Dennis and his wife in Wiener Road, it hit the fan right where they're at. Right where they're at. But what Larry said and what Dennis said are the most significant points. Two things. He didn't give up. He's just moving. He didn't say to hell with Pittsburgh. He really didn't. He said, I'm going to stay and I'm going to make it better. I got to get in touch with my man Yuri, who owns that location and owns the pizza joint next door and owns the diamond business across the street. And what's he thinking? And what's he going to do? And does he have hope? Because he's a pretty honest guy. In area, you know him.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be very honest about what's right.
He will be honest. Yep.
And he owns that building where Wiener World is.
Right.
And I'm sure he has his own opinion about what's happening right there in that area.
Yeah, you'll have to call him.
But in terms of Dennis, I think it's a hell of a thing that he's doing for himself and his wife. Oh, no question. And we will definitely be down there for the Marty Dog party. Peace.
Did you know that now you can listen to all your favorite stations, including this one, shows, and even podcasts, all on the Odyssey app? Download it now.
There's breaking news all day long from around the world, and sometimes all that noise makes it hard to hear about what's happening right here at home. With the free Odyssey app, getting your local news plus breaking news is easy. And even when you're not near a radio, stay connected with what's going on right here by listening live and push alerts. Just download the free Odyssey app and search and follow your local news station, and you're good to go. The local breaking news to get you through your day at your fingertips on the free Odyssey app. That's AUDACY.
From the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center, AAA Traffic, Bob Bowser. What's up, Kath?
Hey, Marty, we have a lot of traffic on the Parkway East on the inbound side. I'm looking at the Cordell and Cordell traffic cameras, and traffic is starting to back now before Wilkinsburg all the way into the tunnels. And the delays on the Parkway West begin just before the top of Green Tree Hill. Vehicle fire being taken care of over in Harmer Township on Freeport Road near Wilson. And we have reports of some downed wires over on Salzburg Road over in Plum near the intersection with O Block. With AAA Traffic, I'm Kathy Bergren on the Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM at AM 1020 KDKA.
Voss TV and Appliance. I know how good they are. They've been in my house. We have several other appliances. They've been to Larry's house. He loves them. Look, if you're looking for a new appliance, a new television, why pick Voss? It's the only place you'll ever need. They're small enough to treat you like family and big enough to offer an array of quality TVs and appliance. Voss TV and Appliance. Big brands. Reliable delivery and service. And the lowest prices in town guaranteed. Trust Voss. 412-650-VOSS. 412-650-VOSS. Hey, folks, sitting here with my wife. Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm good.
What do you have around your neck?
A beautiful diamond.
The diamond. From where?
Diamonds Direct.
That's right. Now, I got it there because, well, there's several reasons. First of all, the value is insane. Their salespeople are the kindest, most knowledgeable sales folks I've ever met. Then there's the location. It's right there off of Midnight Road, right there at the mall. You'll see it. Diamonds Direct. Big store on the right. Also, the value. They will make sure that you get the lowest price ever. So I got my daughter's 16th birthday diamond necklace, her first diamond necklace ever at Diamonds Direct. My wife is wearing a diamond I got for her for Christmas at Diamonds Direct. Hooked up by my girl Melanie at Diamonds Direct. And they're ready to help you. Remember, folks, where it is. Right there at the mall. Right there at McKnight Road, diamondsdirect.com.
Pirates Baseball, today on the station that invented baseball on the radio.
Hayes dives, has it from his knees to second one. Relay, two, double play.
It's hard to left field. Going back is Pache. It's a cruise missile.
Swing and a miss. He
Paul
struck him
Skeens
out.
takes the hill against the Giants at 11:40. With the North Shore Tavern Leadoff Show presented by Pella Windows on the Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA. Covered by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Company.
Is your IRS tax debt making you feel anxious? The professionals at Allies Tax Relief are ready to negotiate your fresh start. Call them now, 800-230-5174.
Hey, folks, everyone knows Memorial Day weekend means great sales, and no one puts on a bigger sale on this weekend than Robert Levin, my man, and his Levin Furniture and Mattress Stores team. Save up to 50% off on outdoor furniture and new collections, plus an extra 25% off of everything. There's also 5 years special financing with no money down. Minimum purchase of $24.99. Extra savings on mattresses. Check out Levin's Memorial Day weekend sale at all Levin stores. Hey guys, Marty. Had 2 great meals with my wife in the last month. Both of them at Oakmont. Both of them at restaurants owned by my good friend J.K., the man. Okay, the lot. I'm not exaggerating. The best brunch I've ever had at the lot. I'm serious. The best dinner I've had in a year. Hofstadt's. They're in the same town. They're on the same strip. They're owned by the same man. The lot and Hofstadt's. JK delivers. Great stuff. It's Marty. We've talked about cancer. We've talked about how it throws off your balance. I'm at Physical in Monroeville. Physical, folks. Dr. Jess Nolan is amazing at the office in Monroeville. They put you in a harness. They teach you how to walk again. I feel stronger. I feel as if I'm getting my balance back. Physical in Monroeville. 412-457-8200. 412-457-8200. Building owners, my friends at NASCO Roofing, they're experts in replacing flat roofs for commercial, industrial, and residential buildings. With many flat roof material choices, you want NASCO's experienced pros on your roof. Benefit from their experience and their lifetime warranty on materials and labor. Call NASCO Roofing today for a free flat roof estimate. 412-373-2000, 412-373-2000. NASCO Roofing, spelled NASCO, the region's flat roof expert.
Here's your Jill on Money question of the day.
Rod from New Jersey asks, I believe my wife and I will eclipse the AGI limit in 2024, which is the threshold to contribute to a Roth IRA. We've maxed out our 401ks and HSAs. Any advice that would allow us to still contribute to our Roth IRAs? Well, Rod, if you don't have any traditional IRA assets floating around, you could start doing a backdoor Roth. Also, does your workplace plan offer a Roth version of your retirement plan? Remember, workplace Roth retirement plans are not subject to income limitations.
Have a question? Go to JillOnMoney.com.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Make sure your family is well taken care of with life insurance. Protect your phones, laptops, and more with electronic device insurance. And make sure to cover your furry friends with pet health insurance.
Everything you need, every time you listen. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
One of my favorite people, honestly, legit. Tony Marino, because he's just the real deal. When I'm with Tony, it's like being with a cousin or a brother. You can't help but tell the truth. What's up, my man? How are you?
That is so funny. I agree, Marty. I love you, my brother.
All right.
Life is good.
Patrick,
and,
listen, Tony wants to know, what, because Patrick's had it, what does a Marty dog consist of at Wiener World? What is it?
That's a good question.
When you had one?
It's been about a year since I had
Oh, wow.
one.
So you can't remember from a year ago.
I do remember there's
cheese.
There's definitely cheese on there.
Bacon.
I don't remember the bacon.
Chili.
Chili?
Yeah.
Chili,
yeah.
onions. It was
Fries?
delicious.
Oh, that's what I'm talking
How
about.
you doing?
Right?
Hey, Tony. Aside from that,
I am going down there today and getting a Marty dog for the last day they're there on Smithfield.
But you said something about him, and it's true. The courage and the intensity and the compassion and the love for this town, right?
It's unbelievable. When I was working as a Pittsburgh police officer and my assignment was downtown, first, this whole thing disgusts me because I know for a fact it doesn't have to be that way and there doesn't have to be any grand changes. But Denny ran a great business. People would stand in line to just be there. It was a staple of that area and the thriving success of what downtown was. And then it went to hell. And he stuck it out.
He did.
He wanted to leave, and he just wouldn't go. He had that veracity, and he had that Pittsburgh in him, and Marty, you showed it. So I got to thank you for making his desire to succeed public. And now he's like, okay, if they're not going to fix it down here, I'm just going to go to another place in downtown that I could be successful. And God bless him, man. That dude is everything that Pittsburgh stands for.
It's true. And by the way, you mentioned my boy Yuri, who I love. Same kind of attitude. He's a fighter, man. He's not giving up.
I don't. These business people, these entrepreneurs, they can go wherever they want because they have the ability and the success. They can just leave, and they won't. They refuse to get out, and they want to be a part of it, and that's why I love those folks. I spent time with them. Yuri's son and my son went to high school together, so we have a long-term relationship. But, man, they will not give up on Pittsburgh. And I'm in contact with them all the time, and we talk about what's happening, and they know. It's not like they don't know, but they refuse. They are really, really true Pittsburghers, and I'm happy to see that they're making decisions to stay in Pittsburgh and fight the good fight.
And by the way, he'll thrive at the U.S. Steel Tower.
Oh, it's one of those things where, despite the fact that you have to leave from what you know and what you grew from, they are going to do better. It's like my friend Dr. Hayner, the dentist. He just can't be where he's at downtown anymore, but he went to the Strip. He opened up a whole new office in the Strip.
Hell yeah.
And it's like they're just going to thrive there, and I'm happy for them, and I hope whatever people like you and I are doing to bring the truth, it will make people understand there's a reason why we're leaving a certain area, and there's a reason why they want to stay in Pittsburgh.
That's a good way to put it. Go ahead, Patrick. Jump in there.
Tony, what Dennis did was brave. He stood up and he said something has to change. This crap cannot continue. It's not safe. And look at it now versus a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago when we started. That corner has changed dramatically. It's not perfect, but it's a heck of a lot better than it was.
Is it?
Man, he's right. He stood up to them. And that's not easy to do because if you watch what's happening in government right now, it's a dangerous concept standing up to them. But when you have the spotlight shined on you because people are bringing your plight to the public and your will to survive, it changes the dynamic. So fighting the good fight, there is a worthwhile product that comes from that. And this is where you see it. You just fight, and you just go on to the next win. So I'm so happy for them, and I'm proud of what you guys have done to bring that magic to light because it's a hard life down there.
Oh, yeah.
And you can't hide it. It's in plain view. And when you ignore it, all you do is force people to make decisions, and it's going to better what Pittsburgh is, man. Go to those businesses and go see those people that are willing to give it all up. That's what they're doing.
That's right.
Willing to give it all up to fight the good fight, and I'm happy for it.
Thanks, brother.
Hey, I love you guys. Godspeed.
Ariana, you know Yuri. He ain't going nowhere.
No, I definitely don't think so.
He's had great success, and he'll find a way to have even more success.
Totally.
However common, he's frustrated as hell.
As I would be too.
We've
I totally
sat in there.
understand.
We've sat in there and talked to him about this. Have we not, Patrick?
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
And
More than
we've
once.
been down there to witness everything. So
Right on.
we know exactly what's happening.
Love him. Love Tony. And I love what they're doing at Wiener World. We will be live there. We got to show people the new joint. All right, folks.
The Village at St. Barnabas, the perfect place for mom.
Hi, I'm Mark Cuban, entrepreneur, businessman, and TV fan. People always come to me for investment advice. So here's a quick tip for you. Stop overpaying for cable and switch to Philo. What's Philo? It's the best way to watch more than 70 of your favorite channels and save big on your monthly bills. You can stream top channels like AMC, A&E, Discovery, Live, and On Demand. Philo's also got a library with thousands of hours of movies and shows just waiting for you. Plus, an unlimited DVR that lets you save all your favorites and rewatch them for up to 1 year. All of this for just $25 a month. You don't need me to tell you that this is a deal you need to make. Philo, now and forever.
Head on over to philo.tv. That's PHILO.tv. And start your 7-day free trial now.
Man, I was so sick recently. I was lying in the hospital bed at UPMC Presby and then Montefiore, thinking, here we go again with this serious illness. I haven't felt that bad in years and thought, I'm so tired of this. And then the UPMC folks stepped in. And the kindness and the consideration and the expertise. I'm serious about this. Literally has me back on my feet, feeling 100% again. UPMC, life-changing, life-saving information.
Yes, Epics and Classics featuring John Anderson and the Band Geeks. June 18th at the Palace Theater. Progressive Pioneers. Tickets on sale now at thepalacetheater.org. Yes, Epics and Classics featuring John Anderson and the Band Geeks live. Produced by Drusky Entertainment.
SchultzFord.com. 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 SchultzFord.com.
KDKA and KDKA FM HD2 Pittsburgh, W261AX Pittsburgh.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Aetna Medicare Solutions Studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA. Cloudy skies at 75 at 11 o'clock. I'm Paul Rasmussen. People involved in Pittsburgh's economy are buzzing over Wednesday's announcement the NFL draft is coming to Pittsburgh. News Radio KDK's Rob Taylor has the story.
The Allegheny Conference on Community Development's mission is to improve the Pittsburgh region's economic future and quality of life. So people like their Chief Growth Officer, Matt Smith, were head over heels when it was announced that Pittsburgh was getting the NFL draft in 2026, telling KDKA Radio.
Yeah, there's really nothing that will compare to this. And that's where I think the value and the impressions and exposure of an event like this for the Pittsburgh region is really priceless. We couldn't buy the kind of exposure that this will provide.
It's estimated Pittsburgh will see $120 million to $160 million in revenue from the three-day NFL draft. Rob Taylor, News Radio, KDKA.
A highly popular grocery chain may be coming to the Pittsburgh area. The Business Times reports Wegmans is in advanced negotiations to open a location at Cranberry Springs, the site of the Lemieux Sports Complex, and numerous retail and restaurant locations. KDKA Radio reached out to Wegmans, which did not confirm the report. The Rochester, New York-based chain has 19 Pennsylvania stores, the closest to Pittsburgh in State College and Erie. In a related story, Trader Joe's is reportedly looking at locations in the Strip. Citing multiple real estate sources, the PG says one possible location is between the Railroad Bridge and I-579 near the Convention Center. Trader Joe's also did not confirm or deny the report. Longtime organizer of the Pittsburgh Juneteenth celebration is raising concerns about a city-sponsored event. Here's News Radio KDKA's Tamira Rush.
William B. Marshall, organizer of Pittsburgh's most well-known Juneteenth festival, condemned Mayor Ed Gainey on Wednesday after learning that the city will not fund his event, but will instead pay for a separate celebration of the federal holiday by a different promoter. Marshall tells KDKA Radio their celebration has been nothing short of successful.
Last year we had over 50,000 people. Again, it generated $4.2 million. It is the largest Juneteenth celebration in Pennsylvania.
When asked if he's had any recent conversations with Mayor Ed Gainey, Marshall says,
not recently, since they made this decision to do their own separate Juneteenth celebration.
Marshall says his Juneteenth festivities will move forward without city funding June 14th through the 16th. Tamira Rush, News Radio, KDKA.
A man was taken to a hospital after a shooting in Connellsville last night. The victim was wounded in the chest and back around 9:15 p.m. on West Crawford Avenue. There's no word yet on that man's condition or what led to the gunfire. On Wall Street, the Dow is down 255 points at 39,416. The Nasdaq up 67 points. The S&P is down about 1. KDKA Sports, the Bucks blew a 5-run lead. They lost 9-5 to the Giants last night. That series wraps up today with Paul Skeens on the mound. Listen to the Pirates starting at 11:40 on News Radio KDKA. The news is brought to you by P.J. Fitzpatrick, your roofer with thousands of 5-star reviews. Trust PJ.com. KDKA Radio News Time is 11:03. Time to call Shenderovich, and Fishman. Why pay 40% when you can pay 25%? Call 888-98-TWINS. It's cloudy, 75 in Pittsburgh. KDKA, AAA traffic, and the AccuWeather forecast next.
Hi, I'm Henry Winkler. My eyes are very important to me. My eyes connect me with everything I love. I loved my late father-in-law dearly. He always lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. And since partnering with Apellis, I've learned there's an advanced form of dry AMD called geographic atrophy, or GA. His struggle with vision loss made me want to help others know about GA's warning signs. For some, colors appear dull or washed out. For others, hazy or blurred vision make it hard to see details, like fine print on price tags. Many have trouble seeing in the dark, making driving at night difficult. GA gets worse over time and cannot be reversed. If you think you have GA, don't wait. Treatments are available. Ask a retina specialist about FDA-approved treatments for GA and go to GAWon'tWait.com.
Traffic jams, tailgating, pileups. Ugh, the joys of driving. How could it get worse? The federal government wants to have a say in what you drive. That's right. The Biden administration's EPA is pushing mandates that would ban 2 out of every 3 vehicles on the road today. Don't let Washington become your backseat driver. Protect the freedom of driving your way. Visit EnergyCitizens.org. Paid for by the American Petroleum Institute.
From the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center, AAA Traffic powered by Bowser. What's up, Cap?
Hi, Marty. We do have a problem with some downed wires over in Plum, over on Salzburg Road, and this is right around the intersection with O Block. And once again, you do have a lane restriction if you're heading in that direction. Also in Pine Township, an accident just reported over on Wexford Road at Heights Drive. Inbound on the Veterans Bridge, no major delays, but you have crews doing some work in that left-hand lane as you make your way over toward Crosstown Boulevard. With AAA Traffic, I'm Kathy Bergman on the Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
Variably cloudy for this afternoon with a thunderstorm in spots, especially later this afternoon with a high of 79. Then rather cloudy for tonight, low of 60. Tomorrow, blend of sun and clouds, high of 82. Thunderstorm in spots Saturday, high again of 82. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Matt Benz, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
We all know there's an advantage to playing at home, being the home team. LGKG has been your home team for personal injury cases for over 90 years. We know how to present your case. We know what works. We know how to win in Western Pennsylvania. Visit LGKG.com. LGKG, your home team.
Hey, folks, it's Marty. You've heard me talk about Brian Breisinger. He's my man at MediConnect. I'm serious about this. Now it's time for me to do this. Join me in a series of videos as I begin the process of signing up for Medicare. Questions asked, information shared. Ultimately, which Medicare plan is right for me. And always, as you know, there's no charge for MediConnect services. This is great. Visit MediConnectInsurance.com or call 888-818-6334. MediConnect. Great stuff.
Pittsburgh's 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
So there's a lot of rhetoric out there about this. There's a lot of innuendo about this. There's a lot of opining about this. A lot of hyperbole about this. And it's this cop shortage. There's several issues about this that are actually true. Pittsburgh's down, depending on who you talk to, anywhere between 200 and 300 cops. And by the way, Philly's down. So not saying we're better than Philly or worse than Philly, but Philly's down a couple thousand. Chicago's down a couple thousand. Man, I saw a piece on the Minneapolis Police Department. Whoa, they're screwed. They lost 400 cops in a year. It's a disaster. And the truth of the matter is, we're not in that boat, but we're in a boat, and it has leaks. And there was this very dramatic. We have posted videos over the last couple of years from the South Side because the wonderful business owners want you to see that it needs help. And this one, very dramatic from the other night of this couple standing on the street in the South Side with a guy pointing a gun in their face. And they tried to get police help, and they stood around for 40, 45 minutes, and no cop came, so they left. And it kind of underlines this dramatic problem of A, cop shortage, no response time, and B, the South Side, which this rash won't go away over there. It just won't. Unless you talk to the mayor and he says it's wonderful. It's like Paris in the spring. Which it ain't. Two of my people that I love, Sam DeMarco and Rich Chupka, who is the, what I call the mayor of the South Side. What's up, gentlemen? How are you today?
Marty. Good, Marty. How are you?
Very good. So let me go to Rich first. That picture that is all over the place, that video that's all over the place with the gun pointed right in someone's face and then the cops don't show. You say that that's more the norm than an exception. Would you not agree?
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it, Marty. And we have $3 million of newly minted bureaucrats in the mayor's office, and we have no police on the streets in Zone 3.
And if you want to call this hyperbole, using that specific incident, and I've found this to be true, and I checked it out, and it's factual. So that guy puts a gun in someone's face, they get robbed. They waited around for more than 40, it's true, right? More than 40 minutes for any cop to arrive, right?
Yeah, and then when the police show up, they just want to take a report, send them the video, and there's no, I mean, back in the day, there would have been 4 cop cars down there looking for the perpetrators.
Yep.
But that was a felony. Yep. When you pull a gun on somebody and it's operable, that's aggravated assault, which is a felony. And these things are just going by the wayside because we have lack of police, lack of will from the administration to provide public safety for the people of Pittsburgh.
And a lot of folks in the South Side love you. I love you. You know that. But there are a lot of folks that think you're annoying as hell because you just keep pointing out this scab and pulling the scab off when they're trying to heal over there and draw new business. How do you respond to that?
Well, the night that happened, there was a meeting, a Southside Can meeting, and everybody's down there, eating free food, smacking each other on the back, telling them how much they care about Southside. And an hour later, there's someone pulls a gun on a couple walking down the Southside, and it happened 2 months ago on the same. We had a meeting on at the Market House, and same situation, and someone got stabbed 3 blocks away, contemporaneous to the meeting. So it's nice to feel good and all that, but what we need is facts and action to take back the streets of Southside and Pittsburgh.
Hey, Rich, a couple things, and we're tight, so we communicate all the time. That bridge that we got cleared out, we helped the wonderful old ladies who are selling pierogies, and they love me and blah, blah, blah. That bridge is worse than it was, the crap under there. Is that not fair?
That's true. That's true, Marty. It's back to the way it was and worse.
Worse. It's a hellhole.
Yes.
The city let this happen in, what was it, 2 months, Patrick? Was it 2 months, Rich?
I think within a month it was back to the way it was, and now it's just, the city doesn't want to do anything about it, this homeless problem that we have.
So, in deference to you, though, your business has been there over 100 years, and you're kicking butt. Is that fair?
Well, we're above 18th Street.
That's right.
All the violence happens below 18th Street.
That's right.
And the city and the mayor, they come out with this Southside Entertainment Patrol to consist of 11 officers every Thursday through Sunday night.
Yep.
And that's a falsehood because there's no more than 3 the last 3 weekends in Southside.
Hey, Sam DeMarco, my man on County Council. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you today?
Sam's one of my favorite people. You know why? Because he's honest. Why do you give a damn about the South Side? You're in council. You have nothing to do with this. That's what people say. Stay out of it, Sam.
Well, look, I represent all of the people in Allegheny County, and that includes the residents of the city and the residents that live in the South Side, okay, as well as the business owners. And what I see here going on, Marty, is there's a lack of vision and proactive actions coming out of the mayor's office.
Right.
When you can increase the size of your personal staff, the mayor's office, they tripled it from what it had been under the previous administration.
They did.
They hired a total of 200 people. They added 100 to Public Works, but yet we're losing police officers left and right. And, when you talk about that, and I believe the numbers are less than 740 current officers.
Yes.
We're talking about a class of 23 recruits, but you have about 230 officers that could retire, today.
Right.
Okay? And
you're supposed to have as a civic leader some sort of vision. We're already in trouble here. And one of the things that's lost about this incident the other night, we were extremely fortunate that guy that put the gun in the couple's face didn't pull the trigger.
Right on.
I mean, if something that worse could have happened, and again, you're looking at, because of the shortage in staffing in the Pittsburgh Police Department, who knows? You could have a gunman on the loose down there for 20 to 40 minutes before anyone would have showed up.
Hey, Rich, my boys in the police department tell me that the business owners in the cultural district said to hell with the city of police because there aren't any. So they put money together and they hired their own cops, and they nailed a guy on the street in an armed robbery last Saturday night. Have you thought about doing the same thing? We'll hire our own people. To hell with you.
Well, Marty, that's putting a Band-Aid on a scab. Duplication of services is very common in the city of Pittsburgh. We pay taxes for the clean streets. Now we have parking enhancement to clean the streets. Now they want to put a bid in to clean the streets. What we need is accountability at the top. The city of Pittsburgh, we pay the taxes. They have to do their job. Duplication of services has to be eliminated.
Sam DeMarco, how do we fix this, brother?
You fix it with new leadership.
Yeah. Well, that ain't happening. The mayor's not going anywhere. What do? We're stuck with him. Seriously, Sam, what do we do?
I think the public needs to step up, and they need to take and reach out to the mayor's office and let them know how they feel. Yes, and he's up for election. He'll be up for re-election next year. But again, without new leadership or demanding change, I mean, the public has no problem going on and protesting about some of these other things. They should be protesting about this.
1,000% agree.
They should want safe streets.
Right on.
And safe neighborhoods for themselves and their families.
Right on. Rich, Pat Campbell says hi, man. He says that your place Saturday night and you were killing it. How about that?
Thanks for coming.
All right, my man. We'll talk to you guys. I appreciate the truth, and you always deliver. Thanks, gentlemen.
You got it. Have a great one, Marty.
I'm not trying to ruin everybody's buzz from the NFL draft, and I love Pittsburgh. And honestly, I'm down there a lot with my wife, but it has problems, just like a family. And without the family getting together to focus on that problems, nothing will change. And I agree with what they're saying. I absolutely do. They need more cops. They need them now. There's no way in hell that and Wienerville will flourish, but they let them do this. They let them fail, and that's not cool. And Chupka's flourishing because he's in a part of the South Side that's cool. And San DeMarco's spot on. If you look at that picture, it's unbelievable he didn't shoot those people in the face. And we'd be telling a much different story today. From the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center, AAA Traffic powered by Bowser. What's up, Kathy?
Hey, Marty, traffic on the Parkway West still very heavy and slow approaching the top of Green Tree Hill into the Fort Pitt tunnels. And over from the Parkway East, still pretty busy at Wilkinsburg into the Squirrel Hill tunnels. 28 looks good. You do have crews doing a bridge inspection over on the inbound side of the Veterans Bridge, pretty close to the ramp heading over toward Crosstown Boulevard, so just watch for that left lane restriction. AAA traffic on the 5s is brought to you by LGKG Injury Lawyers. LGKG, your home team. Visit LGKG.com. I'm Kathy Berkman on the Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
All the news you need for your day and the sports, music, and podcasts you love are all on the free Odyssey app. Download now.
This portion of the show is sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Visit them at awaken180weightloss.com.
Paul Alexander here. When replacing your windows and doors, you want quality and affordability, right? Well, Renewal by Andersen offers both. All their windows are made with their exclusive Fibrex composite material. They're durable, energy efficient, and low maintenance. And as one of the largest window companies in Pittsburgh, they can usually offer bigger discounts than smaller companies. Now, during their Memorial Day sales event, save 20% on all windows and doors and get $500 off your entire project when you buy 4 or more units. Affordable payment options are available. And May is Military Appreciation Month at Renewal by Andersen. All past and present military members will receive an added special discount. Offer ends May 31st. Call 412-448-9090, 412-448-9090, That's 412-448-9090. Visit renewalbyanderson.com for additional details.
Spring is in full bloom, and so are the savings at Bowser Subaru's Spring Sales Event. Get ready to experience the thrill of the open road in a brand new Subaru Outback, designed for adventure and built for life's journeys. Right now at Bowser Subaru, get 2.9% APR for 72 months. Whether you're cruising down the city streets of Pittsburgh or exploring the great outdoors, Bowser Subaru has the perfect vehicle for you. From the versatile Crosstrek to the rugged Outback, check out our lineup at BowserSubaru.com with credit approval and financing through SMFL. See Bowser Subaru for complete details. Offer ends May 31st. Now that's the power of Bowser. BowserSubaru.com. Bowser Subaru, Route 51 South on top of the hill.
Now there's a simple, easy, and effective way to clean your nose and protect your health. It's called Navage. Navage. Available at Navage.com.
Building owners, my friends at NASCO Roofing, they're experts in replacing flat roofs for commercial, industrial, and residential buildings. With many flat roof material choices, you want NASCO's experienced pros on your roof. Benefit from their experience and their lifetime warranty on materials and labor. Call NASCO Roofing today for a free flat roof estimate. 412-373-2000, 412-373-2000. NASCO Roofing, spelled N-A-S-C-O, the region's flat roof expert. Hey, folks, everyone knows Memorial Day weekend means great sales, and no one puts on a bigger sale on this weekend than Robert Levin, my man, and his Levin Furniture and Mattress Stores team. Save up to 50% off on outdoor furniture and new collections, plus an extra 25% off of everything. There's also 5 years special financing with no money down. Minimum purchase of $24.99. Extra savings on mattresses. Check out Levin's Memorial Day weekend sale at all Levin stores.
It's not too late for a deep spring cleaning on your home. Give my friends at Zero Res a call, 412-701-1188. Schedule today and get 3 rooms of carpet clean for only $129. Take $100 off your air duct cleaning as well. Make sure to mention Chris Mack, ZeroResPGH.com.
Get Marty, brought to you by the law firm of Rosen and Perry. No slogans or gimmicks, just results.
The voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020, KDKA.
The bump. I'm a truth teller. I'm an outlier, and people get annoyed with me because they think that I present a bad picture of Pittsburgh. Bull crap. I love this town. It's my town. It's kind of like the families that have problems, yet they don't talk about their problems. It's very common in families. And what happens is when you don't communicate, you distance yourself from each other. So a married couple that they have financial issues but never talk about money, or a married couple that never has sex but they don't talk about sex. And I'm not trying to be Dr. Ruth here or Dr. Phil or any doctor, but I was raised in an Italian family, and one of my mother's qualities, in quotes, was the Italian shutdown, the Italian guilt. So I would steal a car. I really did. And my poor mom couldn't manufacture what the hell she did wrong in her head because she didn't. I was just a jerk. And she would feel pain. I mean, like crying pain. And she was 5 feet tall. And I was arrogant and ignorant. And this is the truth, too. And I knew everything because I did. And so I didn't really give a damn how my mom felt. And I mean that. And I feel bad about it to this day. However, my father was the man. He would intercede and say, this BS stops today. My mother would shut down on me for a month, and then I would shut down on her. We'd show each other. What we show each other was jack squat, quite frankly. So I get married to my unicorn, my wife, and she says, to hell with this crap. This, I'm not going to talk to you for a day crap. And so now we talk about everything, whether it's money, sex, Doritos, whatever. And my point is that what I've noticed in politics, and this is my hometown. I love my hometown. So I'll shoot a video downtown, and we'll interview people that are drug addicts, and I'll be a jerk and a jag-off because Pittsburgh isn't like that. No, Pittsburgh is like that. But I also love Pittsburgh. I've had great meals downtown, great experiences downtown. I love downtown. But you can't address the problems until you talk about the problems. And I get annoyed as hell that you got guys like Sam DeMarco, who I love. He's honest as hell. And Rich, who's honest as hell. And they get abused for being A-blanks because they tell the truth. Or I get abused for telling the truth. Look, I don't care if I get abused. What I'm saying is you have a political climate in Pittsburgh right now where the political leaders, and they're all Democrats, they have these divided camps. I swear, and I'll give you the examples. There are two separate groups of politicians in this town. You got Gainey, you got Sarah Innamorato, you got Summerlee. They're all in the same camp, progressive. And then you got guys like Fitz, who's a great leader and a great friend, and I'm biased, and he's in a completely different camp. The Honorados of the world, completely different mindset. Chris DeLuzio, completely different mindset. And they're all trying to make a difference, but they can't because they can't stand each other because they don't think alike. And then when they get together, they shake hands and hug, and then they walk away and they mumble about each other. And it doesn't work. And there's not enough great leadership to say, this sucks, we have to talk today, and we have to fix this today. And so what you end up with is this circular conversation. If I had the mayor on today, and I like Gainey, he's very charming, he's very charismatic, but he would tell you that Pittsburgh's great and they're doing great things. Okay, and I agree on both points. But you got to be honest about what really sucks here. And did you hire too many people that aren't on the streets as cops? Is that an issue? And why do we still have stuff going on Smithfield Street and on the south side? And why can't we attract cops to this town? And why are businesses leaving downtown? Why the hell will you allow K&L Gates to leave downtown and to move right up there next to the Civic Arena, which used to be, and that new building? Why? Why would you let that happen? Why? Who does that kind of thing? It's a lack of vision and a lack of leadership and a lack of courage. And it takes courage. I talk to my kids about this all the time. And I was just talking to Ariana about this because she's like my daughter. Quite frankly, we're very close and I love her. And if you don't confront your fears, then you're afraid. When I was a kid, a true story, scared as hell of the dark. And I used to have to serve Mass in the summertime in the morning and started at 6:05. It was dark. And I was afraid when I woke up. And so when I woke up, I'd make all these noises, groaning. I swear this is true. Until my mom woke up and would comfort me so I would have enough courage to go to work. I swear to God. One day my dad comes in and says, shut the F up. Guess what? I never whined again. And I went to church in the middle of the night in the dark, and I wasn't afraid. Someone needs to tell these people to shut the F up and act like leaders instead of children. Until you confront your fears, until you tell the truth to each other, because you see all these politicians in the same party hugging and glad-handing each other, but they hate each other. Stupid, man. Don't play with people. Just tell them the damn truth and make a difference together. Otherwise, we're going to be having this same damn conversation about Smithfield Street and the South Side. But 2 weeks before the NFL draft comes here with 350,000 people downtown. Otherwise, that's what's going to happen. And that ain't a good thing. Now, is it? The Pirates are next. Love the Pirates.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard